Wake up. Secure your energy. It's your boy JR. We here. I'm here with Uncle Who.
Bro, Uncle B, I don't know why you keep telling people that wake up, bro. You know that everywhere you go, you always sleep, bro. You keep telling people that wake up, bro. Like, this is my first time, but I see you sleeping in the barbing salon, bro, opening your mouth, bro. And you keep telling every day when you wake up, bro, you keep telling people that wake up, bro. And you forget that every 5 minutes you sleep everywhere we go, bro.
You need rest, man. You need rest to get your energy up in order for them to tell you wake up.
It's not like that, though. It's not like that. The way you do it is crazy, bro. Every minute you say wake up, but you sleep more than the people that you telling them to wake up. So that's crazy, bro. I don't know why you're doing that, bro.
Yo, tell them who you is, man. What that B stand for, man?
B stand for Biyagi, bro. I'm Uncle B in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we here, man. I know that like y'all thinking like, what made us come up with this podcast, man? You know, me and Uncle B, this is my guy. You know, we always,
we always everywhere, but fighting, arguing with other. And right now, you know what I want us to do right now, bro? I want to stand you for us to do boxing right now.
He said he want to challenge me for boxing.
Yeah, I want to challenge you, bro. You think that you can beat me, bro?
Maybe. I don't know, man.
No, don't say maybe, bro.
Maybe.
I'm coming with the African style, bro.
You might try to kick me. Your man ain't got no socks on. What you think?
Bro, this is African way, bro. You didn't see me with my chaya, bro.
Your man ain't got socks on. Your man came here barefooted. What you think? Maybe not. He gonna try to kick me.
I'm too strong, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Maybe in the future I might see us have a boxing match. But remember that, man. He challenged me, man. All call-outs is mandatory, they say. But this call-out is mandatory. So, we here, man. How you feeling today, man? How you feeling, man? Well, let's talk about it.
Yeah, I'm chilling, bro. I'm good, I'm good, So, I'm chilling.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got this thing on the table. I know a lot of y'all wondering what's that on their table. What type of drink? Uncle B, tell them what that is, man.
Yo, that's the Yagi. This shit is crazy, bro. I'm telling you, it's a real shit. Bro, if any of you, bro, your girlfriend, your wife, you want her to respect you, bro, try to drink this shit, bro. If she call you baby, she's gonna start calling you my love, sweetheart, honey. Baby, where are you? Every 2 minutes, bro. I'm telling you, this real shit is not a joke, bro. The name is Diyagi, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Get your Diyagi. The Diyagi serious, man. The Diyagi will have you going crazy. This is the new horsepower, whatever you want to call it. It's that Diyagi, man. Get yours, man. If you want to know how to get it, follow our page, subscribe to it, like it, comment. And we here. We going to tell you how to get yours and where to get it from. So with that, we here, man.
Yeah, we here. So, like how we say, though, if y'all want it, like, just let us know, bro. And I know that you're going to need more, bro, because your girl is going to respect you, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
And we also want to give a shout out to the brother, the cameraman we found called Dawu, man. We give him a shout out. It's important. I've been wanting to start a podcast, and it's crazy, for like almost 2 years since I came home. My background, I went to prison when I was 17 years old, and I came out.
Oh, you went to prison, bro?
Yeah, 17. I told you that already.
That's crazy, bro.
So I went when I was 17, and came home when I was 32. But I always wanted to start a podcast, basically trying to give some type of enlightenment to the youth, motivation. And everybody think it's an easy thing when you out here trying to start something, no matter what it is. If it's a podcast, if it's streaming, if it's making music, if it's working out, none of that come easy. You got to make sure you have everything put in place. You have to find a cameraman. You have to make sure you have the mics. You got to make sure you have everything put in place. But the first thing first, you got to find somebody that's going to edit your videos. Somebody that's trustworthy, that you can put your reliance on, because now this is a part of your life. This become your career. When you finding a host, you got to find somebody that's going to be a good host, that's going to be consistent. When you find a partner, they got to be consistent, got to be proactive. And it took me 2 years, man. Found one of the best cameraman, man. Dawu, man, dedicated. Love what he do, and he also edit, man. So we want to give a shout out to him on the behalf of Secure Your Energy, man.
Yeah,
we appreciate
big up to Dawood, Big up to him.
Big up, big up, big up,
Yeah,
man. So, talk about it, man. We here, man. So, like,
Yeah, I was wanna ask you about like the first time you went to jail. Like, how did you feel? Like the first time you get there, like I know you said you was at 17, so you was skinny that time, and
he's that skinny.
yeah, like you was skinny, and I know I never went to jail before, but what I'm trying to say is like I've been watching it in the movie, like if you don't got no power or you like skinny in the jail, they always try to take power on you, like, so that's what I'm trying to ask you. How did you live there? How did you survive there?
I think it's all about just having the heart. Like, no matter what size you is, I done seen skinny individuals in there, man. They one of the toughest. I seen little individuals, they short, small, probably 5'2", hands knuckle game is crazy. I seen one of my man, by the name of Shorty Rock. I seen him fight 2 people at one time. In the time of the adolescent, he literally fought 2 people at one time in the day room, and I was like, wow, like, oh, all right. So it's like you never know, like, it doesn't matter the size. It's all about the heart you have. Like, once you have a heart, the heart is always there. So it's important about the heart, like.
And I heard that like in the jail too, they be taking niggas down, bro. Like,
what do you mean they be taking?
Like, you know what I mean, bro. Like, if you are soft there, they can take you down, and try to, put you down. You know what I mean, bro. Like, try to fuck you in the jail. Is that true?
I mean, man, you got them people that is like that. If that's what you want, some people agree to that. That's not something I'm into or pay attention. It's nothing I was into or paid attention to, But some people, that's what they want. Like I said, it's all about having that heart, man. It's once you have that heart, no matter where you are, you're gonna last anywhere.
Yeah.
Number one thing is mind your business. Stay out of people's business. Don't be into the gossip and telling people business. Just one thing you gotta do is stay away from minding people business, man. One thing, when you mind people business, when you stay out of people's business, you don't know nothing that's going on. Just gotta do the bid. And a lot of times I look at the movies and stuff and see it, and a lot of the things that they talk about in movies be exaggerated. They be exaggerating. Put a little twist to it.
It's not true?
Nah, it's not true. How about Africa? How is it in Africa? How the jails in Africa?
I never went to jail in Africa, though, but I know that Africa jail is hard. It's like hell. Like, because the people that went there and they came out, they always say that, like, the jail is not like here, African jail is always pop. Some people, they don't even have place to sleep, some place to sleep. So
I heard they corrupt.
Like,
you got money, you give them money, they get you out quick.
Yeah, money talks everywhere though. But Africa, yeah, if you got money, but it's not like if you kill somebody. If you kill somebody, money is not gonna take you out, bro.
Nah. Even if you give them 200,000, none of that.
That's not true, bro. I don't believe that, bro. You kill somebody, bro. Nah, they're gonna lock you up for that, bro. You're not getting out for that, bro. So maybe if they caught you with weed or stuff like that, yeah, then you can pay for money for that. But after that, like, you kill somebody, bro, you gotta they have to lock you up for that, bro. So it's not easy though. But I feel like jail, American jail is better than African jail, because African jail is crazy, bro.
It's crazy. I was in there with somebody that was from Africa, and he said, man, he said the jail in America is like just being, he'd rather live in here than live out there in Africa. I'm like, wow, yeah. That sounds crazy.
Cause it's like hell, bro. He's telling you the truth.
He said,
bro.
yo, we get 3 meals a day. They give us clothes to wear. And we, being from America, we looking at it like, nah, this is not what it is, because our freedom is stripped. We know what freedom tastes and what freedom feel like. So a lot of person that don't know what freedom feel like, because they coming from a third world country, being inside the penitentiary is freedom to them. Yeah. The only thing they missing is the ladies. But it's freedom to them. They get 3 meals a day. You get clothes. You get a shower. You get a bed. You get somewhere to use the bathroom. It's whack though, period though. It's period. No matter, when we sum it up and come to just, man, being in prison is whack, man. Waste of time.
That's true. I agree with you, bro. Being in prison is like you're wasting your time, bro. You don't want it, bro. Sometimes, we don't understand. We be doing some things that we don't have to do, but sometimes you always have to control yourself, bro. Even if you get angry.
But you can't say control yourself because coming from where I come from, a lot of times we become a product of our environment. The things that we see going on in our environment, as a kid, kids don't listen to what you say, they watch what you do.
Yeah.
So automatically, when we are kids, what we see happening in our environment is, if your friends is out there that you call your friends is going out robbing people, going out pulling guns out on people, going out doing things that's considered to be violent, abnormal within the society, you're gonna adapt to it and think that that's the coolest thing going on.
And that's what I'm saying. That's not right.
But that's just once again being a product of the environment. Sometimes you don't want to do that, but at the end of the day, you want to fit in.
Yeah.
You want to be that person that want to be down. You don't want to be the person that they look at to be trying to be so smart and isolate yourself, because that comes with a lot of different things. You might get bullied, you might get name called, you might have different things that might start happening to you when you try to stay away from the things that's going on in that environment that you come from. People, it's so much different. A lot of, you see it on the regular day or even on the Instagram. People stick to trends. People love the trends. They follow trends. People don't have their own identity. And when you're young, you don't understand about identity. They say your brain don't fully develop until you're 25.
Yeah.
So, as a kid, you just going on with what you see. So, how about out there in Africa? Like, what was it like?
No, Africa is not like that, because I feel like America is a little bit different with Africa, because Africa, we have like too much controls. Like, it's not like here, whatever you want to do, you can do it. Africa, like our parents, they control us too much. Especially like some of us that grow in like a family house is not, my father was very, very, very strict. So it's not like you have to go outside and be there anytime you want and come inside the house. It's not like that. Like 7 a.m. if you don't meet you in the house, bro, it's over for you, bro. You gotta sleep outside. You're not gonna come inside the house, cause if you get there, he's gonna beat you. So it's too much control. Africa too. Some people too, like, they don't listen. They do whatever they want, but it's not everybody. So, and it's not like, here, what I see, like, here, kids, you cannot do nothing to them. You cannot beat them. You can only talk to them. But Africa, you're not going to call no 911. You call 911, they're going to whoop your ass in the house whole day. So there's no 911 there, bro. So that's why, even if you want to try to be a gangster in Africa, you cannot be a gangster. Because your elders are there, your uncles are there.
I give the culture that, because I come from an African background, and I give the culture the respect. Your mother become my mother, your auntie become my auntie, your sister become my sister, and that's how we address them. So and we respect our elders. But in today's time, the most violence going on out here is coming from our people.
Yeah, that's okay.
So it shows that systematically that system is good, but that system don't work when they get a little bit taste of freedom. So it's like, what is the solution behind it? Because now, like, you can raise a child up out there in Africa, teach them everything you want them to learn, but in reality, it's by force.
Yeah.
Because now when they get the taste of freedom, they like, I'm not doing this no more. Oh, I don't gotta live like this. Oh, if he put hands on me, I can call police and get my pops locked up.
Yeah.
Oh, my pops is not thinking. He's thinking twice about putting hands on me, because he know if he put hands on me, I can wild out and run to my friend crib and you'll never see me again. So, like, the culture diversity, and this is what this podcast is about, because you coming from a different culture than I come from. Meaning, I was born in America, you was born in Africa, and you grew up in Africa, I grew up in America. But I see that a lot of the culture that's going on over there, it really don't work all the way to a certain extent. because it's like, what can we find as a solution? Because it's like, you got kids coming here that got all the education when it comes to learning the Quran, learning how to be a better person, having a parent figure in their house, everything in one site, coming out here and they acting the worst.
Yeah, that's true. What you're saying is true. I feel like sometimes it's not about the parents, it's about the kids too, you know? So it's about the kids. So, you know, sometimes the parents, they do what they have to do. They have to help you to grow up till you reach age of 18, and then you have your own mind, your own brain. So you have to know what is good and what is bad. So if you think that you have to come to America and say that, no, I'm in heaven, so I gotta do whatever I want to do. Yeah, it's some people, that's how they think. They think that I'm in heaven, so I have my own freedom, so let me be a gangster here. No, it's not gonna work for you. Because being a gangster, I didn't see no benefit or nothing out of it, unless you're gonna be a loser. Because if you be a gangster in the street, somebody's gonna try you. Either you kill somebody or somebody tries to kill you. So, and at the end of the day, you're gonna regret what you're doing. So, for me, I don't think it's like it makes sense for like to try to show off like I'm not scared, or nobody is scared. But you know, sometimes it's like you always have to be careful, because you're not gonna realize it unless they lock you up and you are in the room by yourself. You didn't see nobody. You know, you cannot do nothing for yourself. There's a time that you're gonna be like, I'm fucked up. Like, I don't know why I did all this.
Of course, that's when that darkness come in, when you start to really sit and think about it. But you know, like I said, a product of an environment is something serious, though, man. Sometimes it's easy said than done. You know, you never wanna make the person that you grew some type of, because you can't love someone you don't know. So when you get familiar with your friends and you start to build a bond with them, y'all knowing each other, y'all came up when y'all was broke, and now y'all start to get money together. You know his weaknesses, you know his strength, right? Y'all build that strong bond, that love becomes strong. So now whatever your friend do, you want to do. You want to be down. You want to show that loyalty. You want to show that love. You want to show that honest. Now say we in a car together, we driving together, and we see an op. You know what an op is?
Oh, what is that?
That's like a person, we say enemy, right? Somebody that's an opposition. And you see an op coming, and we see one. And I have a gun, and I pass you the gun, and I say,
hell
stop.
No. I'm not part of that, bro. I'm not holding no gun.
So if I pass you the gun and
I'm gonna throw the gun on you and tell you to stop the car. If you don't stop the car,
what you mean? But we in the op area. How you gonna tell me stop the car?
Bro,
over there.
You know what I'm gonna do?
What?
I'm gonna put the window down and tell those apps that I'm not part of it.
You're gonna say what? You're gonna wave your hands? I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not part of it, bro. I'm not part of it because I'm not. They don't know me, bro. I'm not part of it. I don't want to be part of it, bro.
They gonna make you part of it, though.
Hell no.
What, you gonna start running?
What? They're not gonna see me, bro. They're not gonna see me, bro. I'm gonna be in the room for 1 week, bro. I'm not coming out. It's not like I'm scared. I'm not scared. But
some people coming up might think you scared, man. Uncle be
Yeah,
scared.
let them think that. I feel like sometimes you be scared is better than saying that I'm a lion. You being a lion and you see yourself in the graveyard. I don't want to be in the graveyard right now, bro. I'm not part of it. I'm not doing that, bro. I'm not scared, but those type of shit, bro, I'm not part of it. I'm not gonna put myself through any problem, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, right now, even if I go outside in the street, bro, and I see somebody try to, bring problem for me, bro, I'm gonna move away, bro.
How about they curse your mother out?
Bro, you curse my mother out, I'm gonna be like, I forgive you. Thank you. I'm telling you, bro. I'm not fighting with you, bro.
You gonna say you forgive?
Yeah, I'm not fighting with nobody, bro. Okay, it's not like I'm scared, bro. I'm not scared. I'm a real gangster.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, I'm not scared of nothing, but I'm not fighting. I'm not doing anything, bro.
That's respected, man. Unless somebody put hands on you, it's different.
Yeah.
But it's all about securing your energy. Yeah, so that's how you secure your energy.
Yeah, I'm gonna secure my energy, like, I'm always gonna
peace.
secure my energy,
That's
bro.
peace. I can't, but when you come up as a young individual coming up in the society we come from, man, like that's looked at as a punk. That's looked at as what they say. Yo, you a punk. You soft.
I don't care. Let them say that.
That's the mindset that we're supposed to have, though. We ain't supposed to care. You know why? I think you understand yourself now. Self-identification, like you satisfy and you self-aware of who you are as a person. So I think more you get self-aware of yourself, the more you don't care about how people view you.
Yeah, I don't care about me. I always don't care about what people say. Because sometimes I feel like if you care about what people say, you're always going to put yourself into a problem that they're not going to even show off. You're not going to see nobody. So I don't care about what people say. Me, I always going to do something that benefit me. I always going to think about, like, the people who loves me, bro. So if I do something like that, bro, the people who believe in me, they're always going to have disappointment. Like, they're going to be like, we didn't expect this from you, bro. So that's why I'm telling you, like, I'm not scared, but I'm not doing that for nobody. I'm not risking my life for anybody or try to,
That's real talk, though, man. Like, you really don't think about it. Like, I was telling one of my friends, like, I was telling him, like, a lot of times we say we love our mother. We say we love our wives. We love our kids. We love the people that love us. We say we love them. But we forget the struggles that they out here doing in order to make sure we got light, in order to make sure we got food on the table, in order to make sure we have a home to come to. But those same people we love, we forget about them when we go out there and do something to put ourselves in a jam that can cause us to end up in prison, looking and facing up to 15 years, 20 years, 25 years. Think about it. Those same people that we love now have to use their little money that they making to try to get you a lawyer, to try to make sure you got food to eat, to make sure you got a little bit clothes to wear while you in there. Those are the same people you didn't care about when you was out here running crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
But they the same people making sure that you good.
That's what I'm saying. It's like you making them to do all of that, bro.
So it's like when you out here, for those out here living in the streets, for all my young, what they call them YNs, man, this is what you should start doing, man. Tell your people to start writing a life insurance for you. Tell them make sure they have a life insurance. Make sure that they have some money put away for you. Because, the lifestyle you live in might end you up in the grave. The lifestyle you live in might end you up in prison for a certain amount of time. The lifestyle you live in might get you a bullet wound where you could be, handicapped for the rest of your life. It's just what it is, man. So tell them, make sure they have a life insurance for you, man. Make sure everything is settle up for you, man. Get yourself ready, man.
Yeah.
Have a package. Shout out to Wall Street Trapple, man. There was one, he was giving his story, right? That's like a stock dude. He was giving his story. And it hit me one day. I was in prison. I was listening to him. And he said one day he had a fight and he went to intake. And it was a guy that just bailed out. He came in again and he was bailing out again. So he asked him, like, yo, youngin, what you doing with yourself? Like, the amount of money you have, do you have money saved up? Basically, like, do you have money saved up? He like, nah. Like, what you came to prison for? You like robbery, boom, 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 boom. Like, you got money saved? Like, nah. So he said, what I'm doing, right, despite I'm coming in here for 1 to 3, I'm going home basically to the money that I got saved up. So the crime I'm doing is giving me a less time and I'm going home to money. He said, when you come home, you coming home to nothing but poverty and then go back doing the same thing. So I was like, and that's when he said, that's when it hit him, like, damn, I really got to learn about the stocks. So when you really sit and think about it, a lot of times we doing crimes that holds no substance. We going home, you go out there, you go rob someone and you end up with no money, right? Or you go end up killing someone, or you end up catching an attempt murder. You go to prison broke. You come home after doing 15, 20 years, you broke. Now you like looking for the people to help you, right? And now you coming home with no money. So what you think gonna happen? Systematically, you gonna try to do the same thing in order to get money.
That's crazy.
So you was sitting there 15 years with no money.
wasting your time.
Wasting your time. And even if you have money saved, you gotta use that money to pay for your lawyers, make sure your kids is good, and make sure. So it's like
That's not even good though, cause you know, like it's very sad. Like your kids like seeing like their father is going like locked up for 15 years, 20 years. You know, that's not a good reputation for you.
nah.
You know, cause it's a lifetime that your kids will never forget about that in their life, never in their life. So sometimes I feel like before you do something, you gotta think. It's not like, you know, because of this nigga is trying to, you know, push me up, you know, let me just do what I want to do and show him that I'm a man. Bro, there's not, I don't see this like you calling yourself as a man. Because when you go to the prison, you're not a man, you are a woman. Because they're going to control you in the prison. I'm telling you the truth, bro.
Nah. You're not a woman though, but your life is your life is being dictated by another person. Like
yeah, what I mean, like you are a woman,
freedom.
it's like you're not gonna control. It's not like what you want. That's what you're gonna do. That's what you're gonna have there.
You're
it's
right,
like
you're right.
It's not like if you want pizza, you're not gonna get no pizza there.
Now you gotta wait for the pizza day. They got pizza when it's
yeah.
pizza
You say
day.
you gotta wait for the pizza day,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So it's not like I'm gonna just get up and go get pizza.
You're right.
So it's not the same, bro.
The worst part though, is like I ain't even going front. The worst part is when you go on a visit or when you first come in and another man tell you strip. He tell you strip all the way to your socks. He said strip. After you strip, he say lift your nuts up, lift your balls up. After that, he tell you squat and don't cough. And then after that, he tell you take your socks off, show me your toes. Everyone that been in the prison system know that this happened. You showing another man. So if you telling me you been through this system and you had to go through this so much time, and that ain't wake you up, I don't know what's going to wake you up.
No, you will never wake up, bro. You will never wake up. What? You spend like 15 years in prison and come back and you still not wake up? You will never wake up.
Tell you strip.
Bro, it's like God is going to be mad at you. Like, bro, sometimes some people, I feel like the reason why they even go to prison, I feel like for them to be in prison is better. Because when they're in the street, they're going to kill them. Because they're not going to stop what they're doing. So sometimes I feel like you staying in a prison, spending 15 years, it's not a punishment for me. I feel like God is teaching you something. God is helping you to like, to show you like what you were doing is not the right way. So try to change your lifestyle. Absolutely. You know? So
like for me, I believe like that 15 years was a blessing. It definitely woke me up to become a man. You know, I left as a kid, and leaving as a kid, I had a kid mindset. Despite I was out here getting money, you become addicted to violence. You know, hurt people. I was in the stage of hurt. You feel me? Like when you're in that stage of hurt, all you want to do is hurt people. You understand? Heal people, help people. I'm healed now. All I want to do is help people. Yeah. But at the end of the day, the environment we coming from, you always still have to be conscious and mindful. Just because you change, your history don't change. Yeah. So, you know, you still have to be mindful of the things you do, how you do it. And you still got to live with some type of integrity and morals and principles. Yeah, at the end of the day, I know what goes on in there. But I ain't going to be out here letting you think you could do or what to say, whatever. You got to still be smart. So you treat people with respect, you're going to get respect back to you. It's going to come back in return. Yeah, though, so shout out to all the Knicks fans, man. I want to shout out to all the Knicks. The game yesterday was crazy. We showed them, the Pistons, how we do. You know, we going all the way. So shout out to all my... You mean you don't know what the Knicks is?
What is Knicks? Nigga, have you ever been to Africa before?
Listen, don't call me N. That's the first thing.
What you mean, bro? Are you not my nigga?
Nah, I'm not an N, my brother.
Why? Bro, you my nigga, bro.
Nah, where you get that word from, man?
From America, bro. I came to America. I hear niggas, people saying nigga. So I call you. Are you not my nigga?
Yo, I'm your brother, bro. Let's get it. Well, I'm not your N, my brother.
Bro, you my nigga, bro. That's nothing, bro. We family, bro.
We family.
Yeah, so you my nigga.
No,
You know what I'm saying, bro? You know that, bro.
Let's get to the question, man. What you said, man?
Yeah, I mean, like, have you ever been to Africa, bro?
Yeah, I've been to Africa when I was 13. That's the last time I've been to Africa, when I was 13 years old. The experience there was an experience I'll never forget. So, you know, when I went over there, my parents was trying to keep me out there. They wanted to
They're
keep
trying
me.
to stay you. They want you to stay there.
Yeah, because I was so bad. They wanted to keep me out there.
But I feel like that's what you deserve, though.
Nah.
You're supposed to be there for like maybe like 15 years, bro.
Nah, man. I seen water bugs the size of my pinkies flying.
What?
Yeah, they used to fly around. They the size of my pinky. And then I wasn't used to the light cut off at a certain time. You got to get a generator machine.
I'm not even gonna lie. You're right, though. I feel like every 2 minutes
light cut off.
bro.
Then the thing that killed me, I went to one of my boy house. He lived in like a building. It was nothing but apartments, like rooms. And in order to use the bathroom, you got to go in the house, and there's a square hole. And you got to squat tissue, or you got to...
Yeah, we have that.
Then you got to go fresh water. You got to go far to fresh water. Maybe I was a kid, so I didn't have the... Like, now I hear Africa is beautiful. Everybody... Like, coming up in my time, to be from Africa wasn't it. Like, dudes used to lie. I'm not African. I'm African American.
What?
Like, dudes used to be... Like, me... I never wanted my moms and them to come to school to get my report card. I used to be bad so they don't have to come to my school because of their accent, the way they speak, and what they wear. People will laugh at you, joke on you. So coming home from after 15 years, seeing Afro beats, everybody want to be African, dressing with the Afro, was like a culture shock. Like, whoa, like, yeah, like, okay. Like, it was a time dudes was lying, they wasn't from Africa. And if you had an African name, oh, man.
But me, I'm proud to be an African, bro.
Okay,
Yeah,
of course. Now everybody know, African. We love it. Like, I used to stick up for my Africans. Like, it was literally not that much African, like, coming up, going and being wild. Like, but.
And you know what? You know what I wanna ask you too? Like, I since I came here, I've been seeing like when people go into the bathroom, they be using like napkins. Like, bro, in Africa we don't have that, bro. Africa we use the soap and the water to wash our...
What, you go in the bathroom with them to see if they using napkins?
No, I didn't go with them, bro.
What type of stuff you on? Bro, how you know they use napkins?
Bro, I been seeing them, bro.
How? You telling me you see them? That must mean you going in the bathroom.
No, I don't. No, don't be nasty, bro. Don't be nasty. I don't mean like that. What I mean, like, in the restaurant when I stand there, I be seeing people have the napkin going to the bathroom with the napkin. I be like, what the fuck they doing with that?
How you know what they doing inside? That's
bro,
what I'm trying to understand.
I'm telling you, bro. I see some people that they be like they don't use water, bro. I ask people like. I be asking like, if I see something I don't understand or I don't know, I be asking like, what is this? Like, why are they using napkins, bro? They be like, some people they use napkin to wash their ass. I was like, what the fuck? What is that?
So they can smell it?
Bro, that's nasty, bro.
Do they smell?
Nah, no, they don't. What you mean they smell?
They don't smell?
I don't be there with them, but I'm just telling you like.
They tell you how they clean themselves?
I feel like. It's not like they tell me like that's how some people clean themselves, like using napkins. But I'm telling you, like in Africa, we don't do that. Africa, we use soap and water to clean ourselves. So I feel like that's more clean than using a napkin. That's crazy, bro. We don't do that in Africa. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like,
okay, I thought you was going in watching if they do
bro,
that.
You nasty. How did you know that? How did you know that? Like niggas be. They be taking niggas down in the jail. How did you know that?
I never told you they take anybody.
You told me that. You told me that, bro. You told me that.
I never told you they took
bro,
people
you
down.
told me that in the jail they be taking niggas down. I asked you, how did you know that?
How did I know what?
How do you know that they be taking niggas down? Like how?
Everybody know.
How do you know that they be fucking niggas in the jail? How did you know that?
Everybody know they do that. Everybody know they.
How do you know that?
I never seen it,
Did
but
they
you
ever
hear
try
it. Who they try
to you?
I stuck for the
No,
love.
I'm just asking you, bro.
Why would
I'm
they
just asking you, bro.
Come on, man.
Just
they probably would have tried you if you went in there.
Hell no, bro.
Huh?
I don't see myself in jail. I would never go to jail because
Really?
you know why? I feel like sometimes they niggas think that I'm scared, but I'm not scared. I'm not doing what's gonna take me to jail. So I'm not stupid. So I will never ever go to jail. I don't think so.
So you watch people going in the bathroom.
Bro, Why are you trying to bring that topic back? I told you that I asked people. I've been seeing people take napkins and going to the bathroom. I'm confused. Why they using that napkin and going to the bathroom with that? So I asked. They tell me that some people use that to wipe their ass. I was like, what the fuck? We don't do that in Africa. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
You know.
Bro.
So
but how was your experience though? Let's get to your experience coming up in America. Like, what was something that stood to you, man? Like, what's your experience like?
Yeah, well, my experience coming to America, I feel like I came to a country like it's a freedom country. You know, I have like my freedom in America that I don't have in Africa, because I go through a lot in Africa. You know, and so it's crazy because when I was in Africa, you know, I grew up in a extended family, you know. So my entire life, I was in a boarding school. I don't know if you know what is a boarding school. You know?
I heard of boarding school.
Yeah, I spent like 13 years in a boarding school. You know, I never go to school. All this English that I'm trying to speak here, when I was coming to America, I can't even speak English like that, bro. So I came here.
You know how to speak English?
Yeah, I'm trying, because, you know, I be going out with, especially you only speak English, so I feel like, you know, if I don't speak English, you're not gonna understand what I'm saying. So that's why sometimes I force myself, you know, try to like understand what you're saying, so that so that you can understand what I'm saying too. So it's crazy. I'm not even gonna lie,
Did you learn how to grow your hair in America? You grew dreads. They got dreads.
What you mean?
Dreads. I see you got the dreads.
Yeah, it is a problem. It is a big deal for me to do dread.
No, I'm just asking. Like,
yeah, so it's not a crime, right?
I ain't a crime.
So that's what I'm saying. Doing dread, that doesn't mean that you are a bad person. So so some people, they don't even do this, and they're more worse than me. So
okay.
So I'm good.
Well, we don't have to do dreads.
I'm just doing that just to look good, you know.
Okay.
You feel me? You know.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Okay. Like what's something like when you came out here? Was it anything you experienced like going out? Like what's the experience? Talk about the experience.
Yeah, the experience that I have here. Like when I came here, it was like the first day I went to the clubs. You know, especially the strip clubs. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Seeing girls with naked, I was like,
naked?
Oh, yeah.
They was touching you?
No, they was not touching me, but I was like, what the fuck is this? And I've been seeing like, you know, they be throwing money on them. You know, I was like, what?
You don't have this in Africa? You didn't even dance for one?
What? Nah, I don't even try to.
They don't got strip club in Africa?
No, we don't got that, bro.
You didn't throw money on them?
No, I'm not gonna do that, bro. I need that money more than them, bro. Why would I throw money on them, bro? I don't do that, bro.
That's the strip club you went in.
I didn't know that it was a strip club.
Why you never went in there to try to strip?
They told me that it's a strip club. I didn't even know that was a strip club.
They got strip clubs where you could work at.
I don't want to work in a strip club, bro.
Why not?
Bro, that's crazy. What are you talking about?
They got men that's working in strip club.
Yeah, I know.
You won't work in the
strip
club?
That's their choice. That's not my choice. I don't want to work in a strip club.
Okay.
You know? Nah, bro, that's crazy, bro. I'm not a womanizer, bro.
Because the way you was dancing when you came in was dancing
kilometer mean like, you know, I came from kilometers, you know. So that's why, you know, I'm dancing like that to show you, like, you know.
That's good. That experience I know was different. That strip club experience is different. The clubbing experience.
And I feel like it's powerful, bro.
What you mean?
Like, it's powerful. That strip club can, if you are a rich person, bro, and you keep going there every day, bro, less than a year, bro, you're gonna be broke. I'm telling you, bro. It's not like you're gonna control yourself, bro. It's like, bro, you know, the devil is there with you, bro. So whenever you're happy, bro, you're gonna throw money like whatever you want, bro. And before you realize it, figure you broke. You broke. So
it's a job for some people. Some people look at it as a job. It's just to make money.
Yeah, it's a job to them. I agree with that, because everybody have their own job. So, but I feel like, you know, going there every day as a rich person is crazy.
Every day, you know, it's a lot. That's heavy. That become a heavy situation.
Yeah.
That's a heavy situation. Every day. I would, like, is the lingo different? Like, certain languages is different. I remember one day You told me, I told you I love you. You told me you about to go crazy on me.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Because we don't have that in Africa. How can you tell me that you love me, bro? You love your wife, not me, bro.
So you saying a person can't tell you I love you?
As a man, bro?
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna take that, bro.
Why not?
I feel like that's crazy, bro. Like, I cannot take that in my head, bro.
What, that I love
So
you?
I feel like
so I love you.
No, bro, hey, don't say that, bro. I don't want to hear that, bro.
I love you. You're
Bro,
my brother.
no. Yeah, I'm your brother. I know that. I respect you, bro.
But I can't tell you I love you?
No, for me, I'm not taking that part, bro.
When you hear me tell you I love you, what goes on in your head?
That means, like, I have like 2 men, and maybe you are,
I swear.
No, I'm just telling you the truth, bro.
Men?
I have 2 men in my hand. Yo, let me stay away from this nigga, bro, because telling me that I love you, I'm trying to scared of him, bro.
How about me calling you my heart? You ever heard
What
that?
the fuck? Bro, what are you saying, bro? Like, what? What's wrong with you, bro?
I say you my heart.
Nah, bro, we're not doing that, bro.
You my heart. What's up, my heart?
Bro, only your wife or your girl supposed to tell you my heart, my love. But I love you, my heart. Like, bro, I'm not taking that, bro. That's crazy, bro.
How about if I say what up, dude?
And let me tell you something. When you went to Africa and tell people that I love you, they're gonna look at you as a crazy person. Like, they're gonna be scared of you. They'll be like,
What, me telling them that?
Like, they're gonna be like,
I think
bro,
it's just the culture diversity, man. I think that culture got a little bit. I think it's a little bit stern. I love you is just a sense of like showing a sense of like human. Like you telling somebody I love you is like giving them to let them know how special they are to you as a brother. You tell your wife that, of course. You tell your girl that. You tell
how can you tell your wife? How can you tell your wife that I love you, and you tell your friend that I love you? Yo, that's crazy, bro. We don't do that in Africa, bro.
At the end of the day, I love you. You my brother, man.
Bro, you don't love me. You love your girlfriend, bro. Don't tell me that you love me. I don't want to hear that, bro.
Yeah,
I don't believe in that shit, bro.
Listen.
I'm just telling
you in
you,
America, man. Welcome to America. That's the word you're going to hear.
Thank you. I appreciate that I'm here, bro. But don't tell me that I love you. I will never accept that shit, bro.
Yo, why is it that, like, I remember, like, when you go out with somebody that come from a different, not even just Africa, someone come from a different country, like, why when y'all trying to talk to a woman, y'all be like, hey, baby, can I talk to you, baby? Baby, what's your name, baby? I'm from Africa.
Yo, who told you that?
How you talk? Tell me how you try to talk.
I'm trying to ask you. Who told you that?
I seen this with my own eyes.
African stuff, like,
I seen this with my own 2 eyes.
Yeah, if that happened, know that nigga is a scary ass nigga, or he don't know how to talk to the girl, bro.
How you talk to a girl? Then let me hear it.
No, I'm not gonna tell you how I talk to a girl, but
bro, show us right now, bro.
You can talk to the girl and try to come to her and say, hey, what's up? What's your name? Try to ask her.
Let me hear it. Give a segment. We having a segment on how you talk to them. Let me hear it.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. When I'm trying to talk to a girl, I'm gonna be like, yo, hey, what's up?
Don't look at me. That's no.
Bro, I'm not looking at you. I'm just trying to explain
hey,
to
baby.
you.
Hey, I love you, but you looking at me when you're trying to talk.
I'm not looking at you. I'm trying to explain to you to understand.
Alright, so let me hear. Let me hear how you say it.
Bro, you think, bro? I'm not into that shit, bro. Don't worry, bro. I'm not into that. I'm just trying to explain to you, like, if I'm trying to talk to a girl, I'm gonna be like, hey, what's up? Like, what's your name? If you tell me your name, I'll be like, you have a beautiful name. So can I get your number? And where you from? Stuff like that, bro.
What you mean you gonna ask her, can you get your number? Like, that's it?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask her, like, can I get your number? Like, if she give me her number and we start talking, or I will ask her, like, can I get your IG, Instagram and stuff like that, bro. That's how we start the conversation, bro. Bro, I don't know, where did you get that information? How about she
say, where you from? What you gonna tell her?
If she asks me where I'm from, I'm gonna tell her I'm from Africa. I'm not telling her I'm from here. I'm not from here. I'm gonna be like, I'm from Africa. So, yeah.
When she asks you, let's go on a date, how y'all gonna go on a date? What you gonna do?
Like, what you mean date?
Go on a date.
What's that?
You don't know what's a date?
Like, what you mean, like, date? I don't understand.
Like, she wants you to take her out on a date, like, take her to some type of restaurant to go get something to eat.
Yeah, that's not a big deal. We can go to a restaurant.
What type of restaurant? McDonald's?
McDonald's? No, I'm not gonna take her to a McDonald's. I'm gonna take her to an African restaurant.
Well, how about she don't want African food?
What you mean?
She don't want African food.
Oh, if she don't want African food, it's fine. We're gonna go to the African restaurant. I get my African food, and then we go where she want to go, and she get her food. So
Okay.
I'm gonna do that. Yeah.
Because a lot of these girls, they want you to take them out.
Yeah, that's not a problem. We African, we not stingy. We
Okay.
always like spending. We're not scared
They
of
might
that
want you to
though.
go buy themselves might buy them some type of shoes or a bag or outfit.
Yeah, that's not a problem. If I have the money, I'm a buy it for you.
Also,
but
you're
if I
true.
don't have the money, I'm not gonna kill myself. Cause I'm always gonna be real to you. I'm not living no fake life for nobody.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Aye.
So, you feel me?
How about if you go to the store and she see a bag that's cost $5,000?
Yay! What are you talking about? 5,000 what, bro? $5,000 for what? For bag?
Yeah.
What type of bag is that, bro?
Chanel.
Bro, if I buy a $5,000 bag, bro, I would think about it every day, bro. That's
Every
crazy,
day?
bro.
How about-
$5,000 is a
Alright,
lot of
so
money,
let's
bro.
go. So
We
the
don't do
shoes,
that,
for
bro.
the shoes is $225.
2,500?
Yeah.
Like 7,500 for one day or for one night?
Yeah.
Bro, that's heavy. I'm not even gonna lie, that's heavy, bro. You gonna do that?
If I'm gonna do it,
Yeah.
I didn't say I would. I
I'm
do it to the
asking you,
person.
bro.
If a person is special, I do it to them.
Yeah.
My lady, I do it for my lady.
Yeah. I respect that. Me too, I would do it for my wife.
Yeah.
I would do it for my wife.
Yeah.
If I have the money.
Yeah.
But
Somebody
I'm not even
special
gonna
you
lie
can
to
do it
you,
for.
yeah.
I
So
think it's not a problem. It's just a gift. If they want it, it's a gift.
yeah, if my wife want it and I have it, I'm gonna do it for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna do it for a girl that I know that I don't see no future.
See, you ain't loyal. You already think about some other girl. Look at you.
I'm not. It's not about lawyer. I'm just telling you, like, but I'm
Loyal.
just telling you, like, you not loyal.
Loyalty is always a must, bro. I love my girl. Loyalty is always a must, bro. I'm loyal to the one and only, man.
Yeah, we all loyal, bro. You know that, bro.
At the end of the day, bro, it's just the way you talk to a girl, man. You gotta fix that up, man. We're gonna work on that for you. We're gonna work on that
For who?
for you.
No, I don't want it. I'm good.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. I wanna be in peace, so I'm good, bro. I don't wanna talk to no girl, bro. You feel me?
We don't want to forget though. Get your Diagi. Make sure you get your Diagi, man. Like I said, if you want to know where to get it from, follow the page. Our Instagram is Secure Your Energy. Our YouTube is Secure Your Energy. Subscribe, like, comment, pass it on. We here to stay. This is the podcast. We here to stay. You know, get a
Like
little
I
bit.
said it, like the Yagi, whenever you want your girl or your wife to respect you, I'm telling you, bro, just get it, bro. You're gonna see the results for yourself, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. It's a real shit, bro. It's too powerful. It's too powerful, bro. I'm telling you, bro. When she call you baby, she's gonna start calling you my love, sweetie, honey. You are the best. I'm telling you, bro. This
Get
shit
it,
is not
get
joke,
it,
bro.
get it.
Feel
What's
me?
your when you listen to genre like music? Like, what's your favorite genre when it comes to music? Like me, I love, like, I always used to love the Afro beats to make you in a good mellow and put you in. That's the smooth getting money music right there. You heard, just the calm music. How about you? What's your genre?
Yeah, I love Afrobeat too, but I feel like I love Jamaican music more. And
What it do to you when you hear it?
I feel some type of way that I don't even know, bro. Yo, big up the Vibes Cartel, bro. Yo.
Baby, this a what me want you do. Wind up your tight pussy pan a coffee.
Hey,
Banana.
hey,
Wind up your tight pussy pan a coffee.
hey,
Lampin banana.
Turn back with your
hey, 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 hey,
wind up your tight pussy pan a coffee.
Ramping banana.
hey, 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 hey.